morning, I am Roshna Amin.
And I'm Shanique Hall.
The Business Education Department would like to congratulate Lauren Kelly on being the 2024 to 2025 Outstanding Business Education Student. This honor is given to Lauren for her academic achievement, outstanding leadership, and positive attitude. Lauren was recognized at an awards dinner last night at the Century House. Congratulations to Lauren again as she continues her studies at Marist University in the fall.
Join Crochet Club after school on Monday in room 150. We will be discussing Packfest and planning our end-of-year activities.
Reminder to Miss Stone's CEIP class. We're meeting today, 9th period.
Guys, come out tomorrow for Colony Relays. 8 a.m. JV, 11 a.m. Senior Recognition, and 12 p.m. Varsity. Come out.
Let's go, Colony Relays.
Yes.
After many months of construction, our brand new weight room is almost finished.
Here's a tour with Coach Young.
Okay, hi, who am I here with today?
I'm Coach Shay Young.
And Coach Shay, what's one piece of advice you wish more people followed when it comes to fitness?
One piece of advice. I wish people would just always make sure that they're doing what they love. There's so many ways that you can become a good athlete or just become healthy in general. So making sure that you're always doing something that you enjoy. It doesn't have to be something grueling, super hard work all the time. If you enjoy it, it makes it easier to do.
I agree. How do you keep athletes motivated during the off season? Like, I know you hold workouts in the off season, but how do you get people motivated to come to those workouts?
That's often one of the tough parts of the job. The biggest thing is kind of touching back on the last answer is trying to help kids fall in love with it, make it fun and engaging, making it a place where kids want to be and not just mindless work all the time, something that kids can enjoy.
How long have you been working in the fitness industry for?
I started training athletes when I was in college. I would come back home and I would work with athletes. So it was about 2020, 2021, or kind of around COVID.
And what inspired you to become a strength and fitness trainer?
Honestly, I've been around this stuff my whole life. My dad has been a big part of this. So that was kind of a big thing that helped motivate me, is seeing the impact that he made on a lot of athletes' lives has kind of helped direct my course.
Yeah, shout out to Coach Gabe if you're watching this. Okay, and last but not least, what is the most rewarding part of your job?
Seeing kids find their passion and fall in love with working out, their health, their fitness, because a lot of times not everybody comes in here because they love the weight room. A lot of kids are just kind of using this as a vessel to be better at their sport. So seeing them fall in love with this really makes me love what I do.
Okay, thank you. And would you like to give us a tour of the new weight room now?
Yeah, we can do it.
Okay, where do you want to start?
All right, so we have a lot of fancy new equipment. Right here, we're currently standing on our brand new turf. We have over 15 yards of turf space that we can use. It's lined up right against the windows where we have a lot of natural light coming in, which to me is one of the best parts of the gym. We also have the 2 garage overhead doors, and those help get some fresh air in and really make this place like a good place to be. Over here, we have some new equipment. We have a GHG system. All right, here there's a lot of things we can do. GHG stands for Glute Ham Developer. All right, so there's a ton we can do with that. Here's a belt squat machine. All right, it's a fancy way to squat that kind of alleviates some back pain, or if you have upper body issues, you can use the belt squat. Cable machine, we have a lot going on here. There's a lot of different exercises you can go. The weight goes up to 250 pounds, so there's a lot we can do with that. Over here, we have a bunch of brand new dumbbells. We still have some of the old ones too, but we have a bunch of new dumbbells. The weight goes up to 85 pounds now, where before we had 75 pounds. So a bit of an upgrade there. Here we have some medicine balls. And then if we make our way over here, we have 6 brand new Rogue squat racks. This is a bunch of fancy equipment, a ton of stuff that we can do over here. We have brand new barbells. We have brand new plates. You can do pull-ups on here, bench press, squatting, any exercise you can think of. We got it. We can do it over here. We have TVs all around, all right, so that we can display workouts for the athletes to see. And we also have 8 new Bose speakers, so we can play music throughout the gym, and it's nice and loud so we can get kids motivated there. And then lastly, we don't have access to it yet, but there is an upstairs portion where we'll have access to cardio equipment like treadmills, air bikes, and that sort of stuff.
This is where I almost broke my face.
And that is where she almost broke her face.
Thank you guys for watching, and thank you, Coach Shea, for answering our questions. Is there anything else you have to say?
No, make sure you're always doing something that you love and enjoying what you do, and keep working, and it's gonna come.
Okay, thank you guys.
As many of you may know, a few of our cherished staff members are retiring this year.
So before they leave us, we wanted to hear about their time at Colony and what advice they have for our students.
The retiring teacher we chose to talk to today is Miss Schrader.
Here's an interview with her.
Hello, I'm your host, Shanique, and I'm here with.
Miss Schrader.
And you are retiring this year. How does that feel?
It feels wonderful.
Oh,
But I'm going to miss my students.
okay. Because I was going to be like, you're not going to miss anyone?
Oh,
You're
yeah.
gonna miss?
I'm going to miss. I have great classes this year.
Okay.
Shanique, I have Shanique this year.
Inspired you to become a teacher?
Well, I worked for GE for 13 years before I became a teacher. And I had young kids and I did a lot of traveling. It was really fun, but it was very demanding. And I had never thought I was going to be a teacher, but I just thought it would be great from a schedule perspective. And 20 years later, here I am retiring, and it's been very, very enjoyable.
Yeah.
Much more enjoyable than my industry experience.
What are your plans for after retiring?
Well, I will travel a lot. And I have 2 daughters. One is in North Carolina and one is in England. So I hope to visit them more than they probably want to see me.
Oh, so like every day?
Maybe once every 2 or 3 months,
Yeah.
something like that.
What will you miss most about teaching?
I'll miss the connection with the students and my colleagues. The science department is so, you know them, they're so professional and hardworking and intelligent. So I will miss all of that.
Are there any lessons your students taught you over the years?
Let's see, patience. I am amazed at how hardworking some of my students are. So I just am impressed with them.
If you could do it all over again, would you still choose teaching as your main job? Well, your only job.
So I totally would do my whole career exactly as it was again. I would go into industry. I would teach for 20 years. I think it was a really great career overall, but I'm really excited to start my next chapter and travel and sleep late, have my coffee in the morning.
I'm Tiffany Doe.
And I'm Elizabeth Tran.
And today, we wanted to talk about Asian American Pacific Islander Month, which takes place from May 1st to May 31st.
Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month is an annual celebration that recognizes the historical and cultural contributions of people of Asian and Pacific Islander descent to the United States.
The month of May was chosen to commemorate the immigration of the first Japanese to the United States on May 7th, 1843, and to mark the anniversary of the completion of the Transcontinental Railroad on May 10th, 1869. The majority of the workers who laid the tracks being Chinese immigrants.
This month is important because it recognizes the historical contributions Asian American Pacific Islander communities have made in America, while also celebrating their diverse backgrounds and accomplishments. This year's theme for AAPI is a legacy of leadership and resilience. Here are some important figures that established a foundation for future generations to thrive and adapt to change and adversity.
Patsy Mink was an American attorney and politician from Hawaii who served in the United States House of Representatives for 24 years as a member of the Democratic Party. She was the first woman of color and the first Asian American woman elected to Congress, and is known for her work on legislation advancing women's rights and education.
And a Pacific Islander of great significance in recent U.S. history is attorney and former Vice President Kamala Harris. Harris is of Indian and Jamaican heritage. She was the first female African American and Asian American Vice President in U.S. history. Harris invested billions to combat climate change and expand energy production, being a strong advocate for environmental justice.
Now, back to Morgan and Olivia. Please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for weekly content.
We'll see you guys next week.
And have an amazing weekend, Wolfpack!
Get ready, everyone. Wolfpackfest is right around the corner. Saturday, May 17th. This is iCare's biggest fundraiser of the year, all in support of our nonprofit SHIP. From hands-on STEAM exhibits to student performances, carnival games, tasty food trucks, and a massive craft fair, there's something for everyone. The fun kicks off with the opening ceremony at 10 a.m. and wraps up at 4 p.m. Don't miss a minute. Mark your calendars, come support. See you all at Wolfpack Fest. Get your tickets now.